Alright, Shalom. Before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Quadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well, and double salutation to the Akim, the brothers, the fellow laborers, and the faith man, in the ministry, uplifting the power and the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, man, through all truth and sincerity. This the brother Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone Charlotte camp, coming at you with another lesson. The lesson I'm gonna get into today is, basically, the real Gentiles, man, the heathens, which considers you whites, you Arabs, you Japanese, you Chinese, you Africans, you Assyrians, Syrians, you Hawaiians, you Aborigines, you Togans, all you heathens, which are outside of the nation of Israel, which the Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which the Lord chose for himself, man. We are God's chosen people, man. The blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Americans here in America, and that's scattered throughout the world, man. And the Lord, who the word only called Yahweh Shai, only died for the nation of Israel, man, starting off with the elect, man. Because the Most High, who chose the nation of Israel unto himself, like I was saying, man. And the rest of these nations outside the nation of Israel are going into captivity. It's going to be judged, man. Because the Lord set them up or created them to be our enemies, man. The Lord, what the world teach today, saying that the Lord, died for everybody, he loved everybody. That's a lie, man. Because when you read the scriptures, man, the Holy Bible, the Bible only contains the one nation of people, man, the nation of Israel, man, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The only way you so-called heathens, or so-called white men, or Arab, or East Indian, or Chinese, or Japanese, can be part of this, covenant. If that's your bloodline, go back to Negro, Latino, and Native American descent on the father's side, man. Because like I said, man, through the curses, for us rebelling against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the curse, one of the curses that he put on the nation of Israel, that he scattered us throughout the whole entire planet Earth, man, under the hands of our enemies, man, which are you real heathens, man. The real Gentiles, man. In particular, the main one, the so-called white man, the nation of Edom, man. So I'm going to get into a lesson how the Lord is not dealing with everybody, man. He only dealing with the nation of Israel, starting off with the elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3, man. Because here in America, Babylon the Great, and throughout the planet Earth, 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans going to be destroyed, man. By the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Right along with the heathens, man. Why? Because you want to, join with the enemy, man. Here the Lord set us up above all other nations, and and set these other nations up, these heathen nations, to be our enemies, man. Because they are not with the Most High, man. They gods of false idols, man. Stone, wood, images, Because our God, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, is the true living power, man. The true power of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So we're not supposed to be joining hands with these heathens, man. Because no matter what you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans want to stay here in America and want to join in with the heathens, man. In particular, the so-called white man. The Lord is not going to change his mind, man. The Lord is going to come back and bring judgment on these heathens, man. Starting off with the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, and the rest of these nations. And the Lord is going to destroy the 2/3, those that don't want him to reign or over him or over them, man. Because you got a lot of our people that don't want the Lord to come back, or saying that, if these other nations can't make it, we don't want to go, or basically, saying that these other nations can make it. But, the scriptures say otherwise, man. The scriptures say the Lord is only dealing with the nation of Israel, starting off with the elect, and these heathen nations, starting off with the so-called white man, the Edomites, our main enemy, are going to go into slavery, man. And the ones that don't want to, that's not going to get with the program, that's not going to follow the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua by the words and by the mouth of his prophet, by the prophets, that the Lord set up from the men of great millstone, the apostles and elders on down, and those that's in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, warning the people, telling them that, if you don't come back, man, the Lord is going to destroy you, man, in this up and coming judgment that he's about to bring here in America, man, Babylon the Great, and throughout the earth, man. Because America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire in this up and coming World War III, man, by the hands of these other nations, man, like Russia, China, Europe, Iran, North Korea, man. Because it's written in the scriptures that America, Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, man. And right after that, man, Yahweh Shah, who the word is called Jesus Christ, which is a so-called black man, a Negro from the tribe of Judah, is going to come and deliver, before the destruction, he's going to come and deliver the elect, out of the nation of Israel that's scattered amongst all nations, man, that scattered throughout the whole planet Earth. And right after, the Lord deliver his elect and bring war against these heathens, then there's going to be a destruction of America, man. The missile's going to destroy America, and after the destruction of America, the elect is going to come back out of the heavens, come back out of the chariots, man. And the first thing they're going to do, one of the first things they're going to do is put you heathens, you Edomites, you elites, you Rothschilds, because y'all going to escape the judgment of America or the nuclear missiles, man. The Lord is going to say you elites, you Illuminati, you super rich bankers, and all you super rich leaders that's ahead of these other nations that's on high. The Lord is going to set up his nation of Israel, the nation of Israel, the elect, to bring y'all down and put y'all in captivity, man, put you in slavery, man, for 1,000 years, and you have to be under the nation of Israel, man, as slaves, man. So I'm going to get into the scriptures, proving that the Lord is not dealing with all nations, man. He's only dealing with the nation of Israel, starting off with the elect. And these heathen nations, the real Gentiles, are going to go into the captivity, man. Because to explain that word Gentile, we got two types of Gentiles, man. You got the real Gentiles, which are the heathen nations, like the so-called white man, the Arabs, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Africans, And you had the Gentiles, the Israelite Gentiles, that lost, like these Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, that lost their ways, man. That lost their heritage of not knowing that they are Israelites, man, and start following in the ways of these heathens, man. So those are the Gentiles in the state of mind of the heathens, man. The Israelites, man. That's who Paul and the disciples went to when they were referring to Gentiles in the New Testament, man. Those Israelites that follow the ways of these heathens, man. Follow the Greek custom, the Roman custom, the Hamitic custom, the African custom, the East Indians custom, Chinese, Japanese custom. The thing was that the Lord was going to send his men out to bring the fold back, man. The elect out of those Gentiles, those Israelites that was in the Gentile state of mind, So those who the Lord only dying for, man, the nation of Israel, man, and no other nations, man. So I'm gonna get into it. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 21. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. So the day gonna come when the Lord Yahweh Shah is gonna come back with the so-called UFOs, which are the chariots, with the angels, man, and set up the elect, man. Once he delivered the elect, he's gonna come back and put these heathen nations, man, those that are on high, man. Like I said, you elites, man, you super rich bankers, and those that of all these other heathen nations that join hand with the elites, man, thinking they're gonna try to complete this new world order, man, that they got planned, man. But the Lord Yahweh Shah is gonna come back and intervene in your plans and stop you, man. And he's gonna cast you down, man, and bring you heathen nations, man, you elites, and in slavery, man. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, After many days shall they be visited, and shall they be visited. So, the time gonna come, man, when we take you heathens, man, the elect, man, the nation of Israel, when they, you go hide into your bunkers, man, your underground bunkers, your space stations, man, your bunkers that's under the sea, man. The Lord gonna have his man search you elites out, man, and put y'all in captivity, man. They say he's gonna put you in pits, man. So that's gonna be your prison center, man. Pits in the ground, man. Caves, man. So the Lord's gonna put you in a low state, man. Verse 23. Then the moon shall be confounded, and the sun ashamed, when the Lord of hosts shall reign in Mount Zion in Jerusalem before his ancient gloriness. So that's talking about, your all that technology and all that power that you elites have, man. It's going to be taken away from you when Yahweh Shai come back and set up the nation of Israel, man, the elect, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 6. Chapter 30, verse 15. Why criest thou for thy affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thy iniquity. Because thy sins were increased, I have done these things unto thee. So the Lord talking about the nation of Israel, man. The Lord, put the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans under the heathens, under our enemies, for, like I say, for rebellious, man. For us breaking the law, statute, commandments, man. Sinning against Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Following the ways of the heathens and these false idols, man. That's why we are in captivity today under the so-called white man, for our rebellious against Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. But the Lord is about to change that, man. He's about to send his son back, Yahweh Shai, to redeem the elect, those that truly believe and hold faithful in Yahweh Shai and doing his work, man, pushing his word out on the highways and byways, man, putting up the videos, man. Those that, in the unity and in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, man. He's about to come back and deliver the elect, man. Verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they shall spoil thee. They shall be a spoil in Salaki. Every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. So the Lord is going to, reverse it, man. And he's going to have you heathens, man. You top the heathens, you elites, man. That's in rulership right now. That's over the nation of Israel. Starting out with you elites. The so-called white man, the elites, man, the top nation of Edom, the Amalekites, and the rest of you heathens, man. The Lord's going to have it set up, man, that we're going to be over y'all, man. And y'all going to go into captivity and slavery under the nation of Israel, those that you was oppressing, man. Because the Lord is about to reverse it, man, and about to visit and come back and bring judgment upon y'all heathens for all the wickedness that y'all had done against the nation of Israel, man. And then against the earth and against the Most High, man, and his son. Verse 17. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, say the Lord, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seek after. And that's what you heathen nations did, man. Y'all cast us out, man. Especially you elites, man, you Edomites, man. The elites of Edom, man, and the rest of you heathen nations that's in the top seat with Esau, man, or Edom, man. Y'all cast us out, man. One of the main things y'all done, man, y'all took our nationalities from us, calling us black, Latinos, Native Americans, all type of, bywords and proverbs, but not calling us what we really are, man. Our true heritage, which are the so-called, which are the Israelites, man. According from whatever tribe they're from, man, the 12 tribes of Israel, because we're not black or Latino or Native American. Those were our names, those was names given from our oppressors, man, here in this captivity, man. They got us on the bottom, reigning over us, man, And that's what you heathen nations did, man. You know. This is Psalms chapter 83, verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O power. Hold not thou peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. So, this showing you right here that the Most High had enemies, man. And the Lord is going to name them here in this chapter. Psalms 83. Psalms 83 and 2. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they have hated thee, have lifted up their head. So these heathen nations, they hate the Most High. Why? Because the Lord chosen the nation of Israel, man. Even back in the ancient times when we was in the land of Israel, man, the Lord always showed these heathen nations that he was with us, man. That's why they got that old hatred to this day, man. Because, once upon a time, that we was, while we was in our land and in our power, man, we was over them, man. But now, since our rebellious, through prophecy, man, the Lord had these nations, over us, and they rejoicing in that, man. And they thinking that the Lord had forgotten about the nation of Israel, man. But he said he remembered his elect, man. The 144,000 and 1/3, man. Verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consult against thy hidden ones. Yeah, they taking, crafty counsel, man. These agendas, man. The Binglebird Weather meeting, the Agenda 21, the King Alpha plan, Rex 84, and all these agendas and plans they got, in the so-called, New World Order, they have written, to come against the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. We are the hidden ones, because nobody or none of these, even our own people or these heathen nations, majority of them, the average heathens, average Negro, Latino, and Native American don't even know that we are the God-chosen people, man. Even though we tell them, man, the Lord have his prophets out there, man, but they still don't believe, man. They still think they African. They still think they Native American, Aztec, Mayan, Arawak, Puerto Rican, Panamanian. That's what the Lord said, we are the hidden ones, man. Because nobody expect that the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, such as the low state we in, that we are the Lord's chosen people. But that proving that we are, man. Because the Lord say that his chosen people, the Israelites, was going to be in a low state, in the end days, man. And Yahweh Shah was going to come back and deliver those, man. And that's in that lower state, which are you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Because we don't own no land. We here in captivity, man, under our enemies, man. Verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And that's what they done, man. They cut us off for being a nation, man. That's what they call us, Negroes and Latinos, Native Americans, blacks, Hispanic, all type of proverbs and proverbs, but they ain't gonna call us the nation of Israel, man. Cause once they allowed us to have our inheritance, man. That's gonna have our people awakening to who they are and who the power is, man. Who he's dealing with, man. So that's why they cut us off, man. Trying to keep this truth hidden for years, man. But upon a time that the Lord got it set, that the truth is gonna be that the truth of the Israelites, which are the Negro, Latino, Native Americans, are going to be spread, man, and who the Lord is dealing with, man, and what he's going to do to the heathen nations, man, the ones that he don't care for, man, the ones who he count as his enemies, man. Verse 5, but they had consult together with one consent, they are confederate against thee. So these nations came up together, man. The heathen nations came up together, they come against the Most High, man, and his chosen people, man, verse 6, the tabernacle of Edom, which are your so-called white people, and the Ishmaelites, which are the Arabs, the Edom is the so-called white man, representing the white man, and the Arabs are Ishmael, man, the Ishmaelites, man. Moab is the Chinese, the Hagornians, which are the a Hamite, a nation of Africans, real Africans, the Hamites. Gabal, which are another Hamitic nation. Ammon is the so-called Japanese. And Amalek, which are one of the sons of Edom, man, which are also so-called white people, man. Those fake Jews over there, man. Basically, the top nation of Edomites that ruling, man. Out of all sons of Edom, they are the ones in league right now, man. The so-called Jews that run Hollywood, the media, that control all the, the world with their banking system, man. Their military. The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, and the Philistines are you Africans, man. You Egyptians, man. Those that the real Egyptians, which are down there, in Sudan, man, in South Sudan. Ashur also is joined with them. Ashur is you Assyrians, man. They have all hoping the children of Lot do unto them unto the Medanites as to Sirius, as to Jaban, and the book of concerns. So basically, that the Lord give you a list of all the heathens, man, that came up against the nation of Israel, man. They cast us out as a people, man. They take our nationality from us, man, and keep us down as a people, oppressing us, man. But Yahweh Shah have not forgotten about the nation of Israel, man. And he's going to return the recompense. We're paying back, man, for all the wickedness that they had done against us, man, the Negro, Latino, the Native Americans, the nation of Israel. This is Revelation. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear, meaning understanding, man. And the only ones that are going to understand it is the elect of the nation of Israel, man. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. So this scripture right here is saying that he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, man. You heathen nations, starting off with the Edomites, man, and the Arabs, the Ishmael, and Esau, the so-called white man, the Arabs, which is Ishmael, the Africans, which are the Hamites, man. Because we are not the same people, man. They all three of them been the main ones that came together and sold the Negroes here to off the west coast of Africa to the over here to the Western Hemisphere here throughout the Americans, man. Cause after 70 A.D. when we ran from Jerusalem for Roman persecution, man, we ran into the west coast of Africa and the northern coast, man, and Europe, man. And ever since then, after that, 1,000-year period, when the so-called white man came back into power after the Dark Ages, that which was ruled by Negroes, Latinos, by the Negroes, Salaki, that ruled by, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and the Negroes, Haitians, and Jamaicans. They came back into power during the 14th century. And one of the main things they done throughout the 15th century, the 16th century, the 17th century, the 18th century, they put us in captivity, man. The Atlantic slave trade, man. When they sold us, man, the Arabs built the ships, and the Africans, man, they rounded us up from off the west coast of Africa and sold us into the hand of the so-called white man. Even during the time of Europe, man, when the so-called white man rounded up a bunch of Negroes, Haitians, and Jamaicans, and put them on cargo slave ships, man. And brought them over here on the Western Hemisphere in captivity, man. So those that lead us in captivity shall go into captivity, man. And the so-called white man also put the Native Americans and the Latinos in captivity, man. How you think they had the land of America, Central America, and South America today, man? Because they conquered them, man, proving that they are Israelites, man. So the Lord said those that lead into captivity shall go into captivity. So what will happen? All you heathens that put the nation of Israel, that led us in captivity, the Lord is going to reverse it, man. When Yahweh Shah raise up his kingdom, man, y'all going to go into captivity, man. Then it say, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. And you did that to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You heathen nations, man. In particular, you Edomites, man. You killed us with the sword, man. And the sword just represent, a instrument of death, man. And, you hung us, castrated us. You shot us down, man. You physically kill us with the sword. You did got all type of agendas against us, man. Setting us up in your court system and unrightly judging the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. And so the Lord is gonna pay you back, man. And then they say, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Because when the Lord raises man up, man, we're gonna do, double unto y'all, man. Just like the same hatred that you show against the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Most High is gonna show the hatred, put the hatred on the Negro, Latino, Native Americans against y'all, man. Because you are our enemies, man. And because the Lord do hate, man. And that's what these people, scared and mad and upset about, man. Because all these times they talking that the Lord doesn't, hate. He just love everything and he forgive and forget. But when the true men of the Lord out there, the prophets out there, man, tell them the Lord do hate, and he is going to recompense and pay back you heathens, man. You so-called white people and the rest of you heathens for what you done unto his people, man. And the way he going to do it is by bloodshed, man. That's why they don't want the truth to get out, man. Because they know that the payback is coming for them, man. And Yahweh Shem Yahshua is about to come back and bring them down, man, by death, man, by violence, man. He's going to raise his men up, man, with spiritual power, man. Do all type of, miracles, man. All type of, amazing, spiritual power things that we're going to torture these nations with, man. Just like how they done unto us, man. They torture the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. All type of wickedness and torture methods and killing, murdering they did unto the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. But now it's time for the judgment to come, and and the Lord will pay them back for what they done. They don't want to, accept it, man. But whether if they accept it or not, man, the Lord is going to still be justified of bringing them down and putting them in captivity and having them being slaughtered, man, by his people, man. That's what it said. I'm going to read it again. Revelation chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. And that's what, brothers here, we waiting on, man. We waiting for the Lord to raise us up, man, and get paid back, man. And that's why these devils, the Edomites, that's why they don't want to call us black, terrorists. But they the one who threw the first, punch, man. They the one who came at us first and brought us in captivity, man. But now that we, about to raise up and tell them that through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, they're going to have to pay for all these sins and all the wickedness they've done against us. And they're going to have to be tortured and go into captivity, slavery. Now they calling us a hate group, man. But they was the first one that showed hate toward us, man. Till this day, man. Because they thinking that, they don't have to pay for all the sins and the wickedness that they done against the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua and his chosen people, man. But the Lord don't care about your cries, you heathens, man. And all that whining that you Edomites and you so-called white people are doing, man. Because the Lord chose the nation of Israel, man. And that's who he for, man. And you so-called white people, which is the wicked, are the Lord's enemies, man. And the Lord against y'all, man. And these elites, they know that, man. That's why they want to fight against the Lord when he come back, man. Saying that they're aliens, the so-called UFOs are aliens. But they know they are so-called black men, the Yahweh Shai and the angels, man. And they see them all the time, man. Now you had the most, UFO sightings in the past, 2 years, man. Because they know that the Lord Yahweh Shai is about to return, man. And they want to set up that space force, the space military to fight against the Lord, man. But the Lord is going to come back and basically, completely destroy the military, man. And bring them send them in captivity, man. And bring harsh judgment upon them, man, by violence, man. This is Isaiah chapter 43, verse 4. Since thou wast precious in my sight, thou hast been honorable. I have loved thee, therefore I will give man for thee and people for thy life. So the Lord talking about the nation of Israel, man. So the Lord said he's going to give men for us, man, and people for our life, man. Meaning we're going to have these other nations, the heathen nations, man, as our slaves, man, as our possessions, man. You know, it's everything cool when a Negro, Latino, and Native American, man, under the so-called white man, until this day, man, we are still in their hand, man. And they and they use hardcore bondage on us, man. Had us out there picking cotton, man, you know, in the fields, man, picking all type of, you know, all type of plants and vegetables and doing all type of hard labor, man, you know, working us to death, man. You know, but now it's time for them to reap what they sowed. They don't want to, you know, drink of that cup, man. Well, the Lord said you are surely going to drink of it, man. Meaning truly, man, you nations going to, you know, you nations, starting off with you elites, man, you so-called white people, you Edomites, are going to drink of the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, for all the wickedness you had done throughout the earth, and what you done into the nation of Israel, man, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But the Lord said that those that touches thee, touch the apple of my eye, man. We are the apple of Yahweh Shem Yahushua eyes, man, the Israelites, man. So you have to pay, man. This is on Psalms, chapter 149 and 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people. So the Lord gonna raise this man up, man. He gonna raise this man up, you know, with spiritual power. We're gonna have weaponry, man, two-edged swords, man. And this Lord, the scriptures say that we're gonna execute vengeance, man. Vengeance mean to pay back, man, to the heathens, man. You so-called whites, you Japanese, you Arabs, you East Indians, you Hamites, you which are you Africans, the real Africans. You know, you East Indians. You know, all you heathen nations that's outside of the nation of Israel, man. If your bloodline don't go back to Negro, Latino, and Native American descent, Israelite descent, man, you're gonna go into captivity and harsh judgment and wrath and violence, and death is coming to you heathens, man. You know, because the Lord is not playing no more, man. You know, the Lord is the true power of His word, man. He's going to execute every last bit of the prophecies or the words that are written in these scriptures, man. No matter if you're trying to come against the men of the Lord, man. You come with your tactics, man, your military, man. You know, your RFID chip. You know, the Lord is going to have His elect men shield from that, man. And so what is, you know, you get some of the men of the Lord, man. Because some men going to have to be martyrs, man. The Lord's still going to raise His men up. And you're still going to go into captivity. And the Lord's still going to have His men over you elites, man. And the rest of you heathens, man. And the rest of all you heathens that's not of the elites, man. That's not in a high position like these bankers and the rest of these top heathen nations that in coops with the elites, man. You know. Because those them heathens that down on this side, these low-level heathens that over here in America and throughout the earth that not the 1% that's not in the top seat, man. Those that die, man, they're going to come back in reincarnation through the elites, man, through the top heathens, man, and they're going to have to get their judgment, man, you know. So there's a lot of things to look forward to in the truth, man, and we hope faithful and true to the Yahweh Shem Yahushua word, because we know He about to do it, man. You know, but the Lord is about to make us kings and priests, man, princes of the power, man. That's what Israel means. And the Lord surely about to give His men power, man, real soon, man, over you heathens. Verse 8. To bend their kings with chains and their nobles with feather and iron. So they're talking about captivity, man. Slavery, man. You elites, you Rothschild, you Rockefeller, you DuPont, you Getty, or even all you top elites, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Arabs, the Africans, you know, you're going to go into the slavery, man. We're going to chain you up and we're gonna put y'all in captivity, man. Hardcore bondage, man. Now y'all have to work for us, man. Under the nation of Israel, through the spirit and power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. This say this Bible, man. Verse 9, to execute upon them the judgment written. So, like I said, this say the Bible, man. It's written, man. It's written that the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to have you heathen nations under the nation of Israel, man. It's already written, man. No matter what, you can't do nothing against it, man. You can fight, tooth and nail all you want, man. Cry, howl all you want. The Lord is going to raise up the nation of Israel, man. And he's going to put y'all heathens on the bottom where you belong, man. And it's coming very, very soon, man, in the near future, man. To execute upon them the judgment written, this honor have all his saints, praise ye, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. So it's already written, man. And the judgment, man, is that your heathen nation is going to go down and go into captivity under the nation of Israel, man, for 1,000 years, man. Even for forever, man. After the 1,000 years of y'all captivity or slavery, Esau, you elites, you Edom, the whole nation of Edom, not just the elite, the whole nation of you Edomites, man, you so-called white people, are going to be burnt up, man. This say the scriptures, man. And the rest of you heathens are going to still be our slaves after 1,000 years, man. But we're not going to have hardcore bondage upon y'all. Y'all just going to have to follow the law, statutes, commandments, man, and be under our authority, man. But Esau, you ain't going to have no chance, man. You Edomites, you might as well go ahead and live it up, man. Because this your last round, man. And do all the wickedness that you can do, man. And fight hard, fight very, 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 very hard, man. To trying to keep your kingdom, man. And you're going to be disappointed, man, because the Lord already sent, man, as the judgment is written, man, that you elites, you Edomites, mainly you Edomites, man, the top heathens that ruling now are going to go down, man. Going down, man, and you can't do nothing about it, man. That's why I'm going to read this. This is Lamentation, chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. So the scripture says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, man, which are you so-called white people, man. From the elites all the way down to you average bum or average Edomites, crackers, man, white people, man. The scripture says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. And that cup represents judgment, man, slavery, man, hell, man, death, violence, man, war. That's what's coming to you elites, man, and to you so-called white people, man. It's starting now, man. Why you think all these nations, coming against the nation of Edom, man, coming against America, Europe, why you think they want to drop bombs on America, man? Because the Lord about to pass that cup until you elites, man. And you Edomites, man. All you Edomites, man. And you ain't going to drink of that whole cup, man. The whole slavery, man. The whole judgment of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. So you're going to be drunken, mean you're going to be confused, man. Because once you lose your power, man, you're going to be wondering how you went from a high state to a low state, man. That you under the same ones that you oppressed for years, man. The Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And you're going to be ashamed, man, for all the wickedness you had done throughout the earth all these years, man. Verse 22, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee into captivity. So Zion is the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, the Israelites, man. He said our punishment is accomplished, man. That's why you see Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans waking up and going out there on the highways and byways, pushing the truth, man, claiming their heritage and praising Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Seeing the videos being put up, man, push out throughout the earth, man. Got different, Israelites waking up throughout all the earth, man. The confused faces, man, waking up throughout all the earth, man. Our punishment is accomplished, man. That means we be that close for the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, delivering us from our captivity, man, from our slavery, man. And this is what's going to happen when the Lord deliver us out of our captivity, man, and save us, man. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom, and will discover thy sin. So the Lord is visiting the daughter of Edom, man. You so-called white people, man. You know, that all the wickedness, your wickedness being exposed, man. You know, here, you know, we had, you know, over Camp Saturday, man, we had going live, man, doing a live stream, man, exposing these, you know, Edomites, man, these top elites in the American government, man, about all the agendas they got to plan, man, how they want to, you know, legalize, you know, pedophilia, man. You already legalized, you know, homosexual, transgender, and all type of wickedness, man, pushing GMO food, fluoride in the water, you know, pushing war, you know, all type of confusion, man, all type of wickedness, you know, and here they, you know, they shut our live stream off, man, because they can't take it no more, man. You know, the scripture say the word of the Lord is like a two-edged sword, man. You know, cutting the spirit, man, because they got cut up, man. You know, they can't, you know, they being exposed for the devil and the wickedness that they're not doing, man. They can't hide no more, man. You know, so the Lord is visiting them, man, and he's going to visit them soon when Yahweh shall return for the so-called UFOs, man, with the chariots, man. And when he raised up the nation of Israel, man, starting off with the elect, man. You know, because the Lord only chose the nation of Israel, man. No other nations, man. I'm going to get, this is on Deuteronomy. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32. No. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. So basically, man, you know, all nations here today came from Adam, man. You know, from Adam, then you had the flood, which Noah came from the seed of Adam. And you had the flood, which Noah had 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. You know, and the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans came from out of the bloodline of Ham, which is Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. You know, which we are the Israelites, man. And even though you had these other nations that came out of, Salaki, the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans came out of the seed of Shem, man. You know, from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. Not the seed of Ham, man. You know, the Hamites are you Africans today, man. You are Canaanites, you know, South Africans. You know, you are North Africans. You know, you Ethiopians. You know, we are 2 different nations, man. You know, but also came from out of the line of Shem is on the Arabs, the so-called white man, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Assyrians, the East Indians. You know, but they're not the chosen, man. The Lord divided all the nations, man. The Japheth, which are you Hawaiians, Samoans, you Togans, you know, you Pygmies. You know, y'all the sons of Japheth. So the Lord divided all nations, man. And he said he chose his people, divided his inheritance, his part to the nation of Israel, man. The Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. So the Lord, you know, chose the nation of Israel, man. You know, Jacob, man. And which are the forefathers of Israel, man. You know, so all you other nations, man, you had nothing to do with our inheritance, man. And y'all going into captivity, man. You know, even though all of us came from Adam, you know, but the Lord chose the nation of Israel out of all nations that here upon the earth, man, which are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Now I'm going to get one more scripture. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verse 54. After these, Adam also, whom thou madest, Lord over all thy creatures, of him come we all, the people also whom thou hast chosen. Like I said, man, all nations came from the seed line of Adam, man. From Adam, Noah, Ham, Japheth, and Shem, man. But we, the Negro, Latino, Native Americans, come from the land, from the seed of Shem, man. Even though we have other nations that came from the seed of Shem, the Lord chose on Israel, man. The Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. 55. As this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes, because the Lord chose the nation of Israel, man, the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, and give the world is for us, man. The kingdom that's about to come is going to be for us, and we're going to have power and control over the whole earth, man. But that's our inheritance, man. Verse 56. As for the other people, which also came of Adam, which are the other people, man, you heathens, man, the so-called white men, the Arabs, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Africans, the Hawaiians, Samoans, As for the other people which also came of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So the Lord look at you other heathens, man, as nothing, man. The Lord only cared for the nation of Israel, man, the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. And the rest of you heathen, and you heathen nations, man, that's not of the nation of Israel, descent, man. Y'all going into captivity, man. Point blank, period, man. That's how it goes, man. That's how it's written, man. No matter what you're trying to do, you heathens, you Edomites, in particular, you elites, you so-called white people, you're gonna go down. And it doesn't matter what you 2/3 of you Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, you Israelites that don't want to see this place going down, but trust in the so-called white man and want to be joined with these heathens, man. And no matter what y'all do, man, the Lord's gonna bring this place down. Y'all gonna get caught up into the judgment with the same judgment that these heathens gonna get. But basically, man, the judgment, the Lord, the main two nations that the Lord is gonna judge, man, is Esau, Edom, these so-called white people, and the nation of Israel, man, 2/3 of his own people, man. Because they the most rebellious and the most wickedness right about now, man. Even though you have these other heathen nations doing all type of wickedness, but the most two nations that doing all type of wickedness, man, is you Israelites, man. You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The 2/3 of y'all, man. Right along with the so-called white man, who is the wicked, man. Because y'all following their agenda, man. Following his footsteps. Y'all don't want to come back to the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man, your true power, man. So the Lord said, don't hand join hand. The wicked shall not go into punishment. So don't you Israelites want to join in with the Edomites and the rest of the heathen nations, man, want to cling on to this wicked world, man, you're going to be destroyed right along with them, man. But basically, the lesson just touching on that how the Lord only cared for the nation of Israel, starting off with the elect, 144,000 and 1/3, though they truly believe in Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, man, doing his work, man, and looking for the Lord to come back, man. He only cared for the elect, man, starting off with the elect, the Israelites, man. But the rest of you heathen nations, man, the rest of you nations, you heathen nations, like the so-called whites, Japanese, the Arabs, all you heathen nations that's not of Israel, man, the Lord is coming back to bring judgment against y'all, man. So get ready for slavery, man. Live it up here in America, because the time is running thin, man. The time is running out, man. That hourglass is surely, that sand is about to, we hit the bottom of the glass, man. Ain't no more time for you elites, or you Edomites, or the rest of you heathens, man. Ain't no more time for you so-called, Negro, Latino, Native Americans that are playing around, man. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua about to bring quick judgment on this place, man. Brothers like us just endure, keep fighting, man, because Lord surely is wrapping up these prophecies, man. The Lord bless us to see these things, man. And we pray the Lord, continue to open up our mind and deliver us, man. And have mercy upon us, man, and keep us in his spirit, man. So next time, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Wakaf, Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders that rule well and great millstone, and shalom to the fellow labels, the Akim that's on the highways and byways in the ministry, the hopefully elect, man. Shalom.